Hello, and we're back.
Hello,
Just a little
you
technical
drongo.
difficulties. Oh no!
Oh,
No!
what are those, like fairies?
No, they're fucking dark elves.
Mmm. Gotcha. Who are these fucking fans?
Oh shit!
They sort of look like the Barons from XCOM, actually,
Yeah, they do. They do. They
with
kind of.
wings.
I don't know why I found that so funny.
If they were blue, then it,
Just caught me off guard. You calling them?
yeah, they
that.
totally look like them. I don't know, you got the Fae. They're around. I mean, they're not exactly Norse.
No,
They're
and they're.
adjacent.
But yeah,
Got
they
the wild
kind
hunt
of
and
made
stuff.
them like a fairy-ish. They gave them bug wings though. If you
The
didn't
hill
notice.
folk.
So I guess they would be fairies with the E instead of an I.
Or like Fae. Or like the Hilder folk or some shit like that, I don't know.
I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell
I
you.
can't remember exactly. I know there's like another thing and just translate like to like people that live under the hills. You don't want them to
And
trick you to going in there because you'll be stuck there.
That's the fairies with the E. That's the
Yeah.
fairies with the E.
And it also many other things that also kind of do that around the same area.
Yeah,
It's like
but
there's some interpretations of trolls doing that too.
mostly when it's that it's talking about fairies with an E. Just wanting to
Yeah,
All the way
state.
across here. Too bad the witch's bowstring doesn't work anymore.
but you can see it in also like Finnish culture with like, I mean that's what that song Under Birgit's Rod is about, by Finn Troll,
Nice.
about being invited to a troll party and then being turned into a troll and never being able to leave.
Yeah, that is
So you could see some similarities, but it's in a lot of the cultures in that area in Scandinavia and above Scandinavia, because I know Finland's not technically Scandinavia.
yeah, some trolls can do that to you if you're not careful.
Hey,
But
But
Finland
fairies-
was later very
the-
heavily influenced by Scandinavia.
The fairies, they don't turn you into a fairy. That's not the canon. The canon for the fairies is they just trap you there if you eat
Yeah.
their food.
There's still some similarities,
My bad, I went
synchronicities between
Went through the
lore,
same door.
as I've been finding with going through the Canaanite and Babylonian and Sumerian stuff.
Yeah, when it comes to the Norse mythology is very hard to keep track of because it was more word to mouth, and most of them were slaughtered at the end of
If
by
we
the
cut
end of it.
enough away, the bridge above us should reappear.
right,
Expect resistance.
right.
Oh no! Come on! No! Don't do it! Don't
No,
do it!
no, 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 no! Don't,
Oh,
don't,
we're
do
good?
do not, do not.
Oh,
We're going
just,
so.
just stand. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good.
For crying out loud.
Do you believe in a in like a group consciousness, sort of in a level, in a certain
Yeah.
level?
To be honest, if I'm gonna be honest, yeah, I do believe there's like a group consciousness.
So no, just
Because people like
'Cause
people seem. It seems like people seem to change with the environment itself, even though they don't really interact with it as well. Most people. that is. Some people, they do seem more disconnected. And I think that's the problem when it comes to, like, anger and stuff. Is like, people that can get more angry and stuff, they're just more disconnected than your average human. What about you?
Maybe I feel like maybe in like a maybe not in there being like this, like almost in a hive mind way, but just being linked mentally just through our instincts, like through our DNA and just how our brains work, like sort of like individually, like, but also similar, that are sort of like it's a hive mind passed through our genes and embedded into our brains, but it's not like something we're actually tapping into, like in like a, what am I trying to say? That it's not like it's a physical thing or like even like an ethereal thing. That it's like just something that's implanted in our wiring. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think there's like a hive mind, but I kind of in the same vein, but I don't think it's like in tune, like I got distracted.
Yeah. Get into some deep shit.
But I forgot what I was gonna. I think some people's wiring can be too in tune to it. In a way, I lost my train of thought. So I'm not. I'm not gonna try to pick it back up, to be honest.
Okay. I mean, I was getting what you're saying. Okay. So it probably goes back to
group
what
consciousness.
I believe in, like. Oh yeah. Go on.
Group consciousness is. I think there's like the strong evidence for it because like how you believe your idea is original, but in truth the probability of it being a true original idea is like extremely low.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like someone else has thought about that idea at one point in time. You're not the only one.
Yeah. Which I feel like can be like broken down to just like to DNA too.
Yeah.
Just like that as a maybe just as a species, like you there's a chance of you coming to this type of invention or this idea, like even individually by yourself. That's just you have the capability since other people have had the capability to do it.
Yeah, since someone else came up with that idea originally, and you just like you're able to build upon it.
And who knows, like even like someone could have came up with that idea before them, like 1,000 years before, and then it just got forgotten too.
Yeah. And it just finally came back into the consciousness through them. Yeah, I fully agree with that. You fuck off.
But I see you're talking the consciousness in more of an abstract way.
Yeah. It's not really hardwired into us per se. Our body is more attuned to. It's not really a hive mind, but our body's more attuned to hold consciousness.
Yeah. And I'd just say for anybody who believes, like when it comes to the thing when people believe that there's actually like this physical like kind of stream of energy kind of consciousness. I feel like there's sort of an illusion of that just because of like how our brains are wired,
Yeah.
and then it's all just our base programming. And evident that we are very similar to each other.
Yeah, basically what I'm saying is our consciousness is sort of like software, but we don't really need the hardware to function. Like, we can, if we wanted to, I fully believe humans could evolve to where we don't need a hardware
Watch
to
our
function,
backs, boy.
if that makes sense.
Okay. Think I understand.
Alright, what do I do here?
Punch the sack. I don't know, it looks like there's some better stuff in there.
Yeah, but I guess runic attack is what we... What does it do? Oh, fuck that.
It's all this
That's-
gold garbage in here.
Yeah, I might as well. It's the strongest.
I guess you are like a god. Maybe you're like, you don't really give a shit about gold anymore.
No, why? I don't really understand Kratos's godhood, to be honest.
I don't know
need the
what the
axe.
rules are for it in this.
Up there. See it?
I guess you don't need to be worshipped.
Freezing at first.
Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. I guess that's what I was supposed to do.
I did it. We brought the main bridge back.
Does anybody worship Kratos?
They did when the Spartans did when he was the god of war in Greek and during God of War 2.
Okay.
Between the events of God of War
The light makes noise than bridges.
1 and
Maybe this will spin
2,
us out on top.
Spartans.
You think he'd have like a little cult?
He might still have a cult following.
Yeah.
We're not in Greek anymore. We're not in Greece anymore, so it's not like we can.
That could be a good plot point, like him coming back to Greece and seeing like he has a cult that he doesn't really agree with that like ran out of control, and it's like using his name to like do shit.
Yeah, that would be a good little plot point to like come. I know
He has to
Atreus
come back
is-
and
You know, I will never get used to walking on salt.
keep going.
huh? Oh no, I wanted to hear.
Oh,
you're saying.
Atreus. I know Atreus is named after a Spartan warrior that
We have a problem.
Kratos was fond of, that like followed him.
They should have made him fuck.
These doors do not
You know,
open.
historically accurate.
I don't get it.
That's how they have
I never
warriors
have it.
bond. They need to fuck.
Hello?
Come, we will find another way in.
We gotta find another way, but where? What other way?
More of those.
Oh no.
A Nornir
No,
nearby.
please don't. Just last
Okay,
for.
we're good. We're good.
Okay. You just have to last for. Just a little bit longer.
I still want to see Kratos kick Yahweh's ass though.
Who knows? They might in the future. I don't want to spoil anything, but there is something that's hinting towards like Egyptian and stuff.
We found something interesting.
This way.
Hey, Sindri,
Hmm.
could you take a look at this?
Honestly, I don't have much else going on right now. Whoa. You killed an ancient?
Yes.
Was it difficult?
Yes.
Is that
Yes.
It'd be cool. Like I bet Set would be like the main
What?
bad guy. of that.
Did you really make that axe for my mother?
Oh, I'd recognize it anywhere. Ask me.
Uh-huh.
One of
He's
those
always
axes
raping.
infused with echoing screams.
So, can I buy
Give or take.
But why
can I
her?
buy it? No.
The only, honestly, all I really know about Set is him being very rapey.
Special woman.
He's the
He raped a
evil.
hippo goddess.
He's gonna
I
He's also the Egyptian god that's going to bring upon Armageddon.
She even spoke our native tongue. She'd say,
Good.
Madurin sem gengur, egen vigum hans.
Gengur I.
That's right.
Also, fun fact, I believe he is also a Baal
Thanks.
is also sometimes associated with
I
him.
didn't. I won't. I'll
Oh,
go back later.
Set?
So yeah,
Really? Nice.
yeah, randomly, yeah.
Boy, another one.
Zeus and Set, very
Oh,
odd,
it's more.
because those are
Dad's
two
a sorceress.
ones that he can be associated with.
Looks like she had visions.
But also, that could just
Oh,
because also that Baal
Hold
was
up,
also
hold
just a word for God.
Hold
Or
up,
like head god.
hold up. I think this might be depicting Kratos' wife.
Oh.
I'm not sure though.
What's with the little jackal guys that are like holding the coin on the far right?
I'm gonna look into the lore. Where's the codex? A giant sorceress and a powerful seer slain by Odin. Did he steal her book of
Oh.
vision? Okay.
Did Odin kill our wife?
No, that's a different giant altogether.
Okay. About to say. Because that'd be a paddling. You better
Yeah, that
believe
would
that'd be a
definitely.
paddling.
That would be a big no.
You better believe that'd be a paddling.
Of course.
Welcome, class. That's a paddling.
I wonder what those are attached to.
Chewing gum. That's a paddling.
Oh no, it's more fairies. Now you got me calling them fairies.
Look at them. They like to fly around. I mean, I know the original like elves had wings and stuff, like in actual lore, but usually whenever I think of elves, I think of the D&D ones, like dark elves.
My mad button mashing. Fuck off.
Also, very much how Skyrim depicts them too, is the D&D way.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Skyrim's loosely based. They loosely base
Elder
Elder
Scrolls, yeah.
on D&D. They used to not.
Same
Elder
with,
Scrolls
Final
was its own
Fantasy.
thing.
Final Fantasy actually takes, I mean, their enemies. They always make everything different each game, but Final Fantasy takes a lot from D&D too.
Yeah, I
And
kind of
its
noticed.
base, and its first like base fighting system was pretty much off of that too.
which is very nice. I always wanted to play the original Final Fantasies.
Mm-hmm.
The NES one.
Yeah. That's why in a D&D game, if I ever ran one, Chocobos would be canon. Yeah, and they should, honestly, they should, it's like due time for them to make like a Final Fantasy like handbook. D&D handbook. That'd be sweet.
Or they could
If you're gonna
just
bring
make
Magic the
fucking...
Gathering into it.
Well,
Yeah.
Magic the Gathering was already like I didn't know that, but Magic the Gathering was already based off of Dungeons and Dragons. Like this whole time, like it's just I didn't know that. Which kind of makes sense, but it kind of doesn't, because it just muddles the lore of D&D like completely with all the planeswalkers and shit, and all the other realms and stuff.
Whoa! Now that's impressive.
I'm back.
The controller died, I'm guessing.
Turning off. Yeah, there you It just turns off by itself because I'm not using it.
Woo! Woo!
Atreus, here.
Also, if I had a D&D game too, I'd of course always have a weapons merchant named Sid. Because you gotta. He's in every game except the very very first one, and then they when they re-released the first one, they retconned him in it.
Oh snap!
Though it's never the same. It's like he has like different names and he'll look different because it's sort of like almost like different Sids.
Oh yeah, isn't in the 15 like there's a female Sid?
Yeah, and her father Sid too.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I was just making sure that because I loosely start at 15, but
I think she's Sydney or something.
at the time when I started Final Fantasy 15, I wasn't really in the mood for like something to like throw me off guard, and I was like busy off doing side quests, you know, feeding cats and stuff. And then I started with the main quest line again, and it just like escalated up to 1,000, and I was like, what? But I literally just fed a stray cat. Why? Like, it was a very jarring escalation for me, and I should have saved the side quest for a little bit.
Mhm.
Look, another lighthouse. What's he doing?
But in any game, Sid is either like a mechanic, usually for like airships,
Not assume.
or he's a weapon
The end of a
weapon merchant.
You do not know what led to this
But we might do a Final
was his
15,
choice.
Final Fantasy 15 Let's Play.
Yeah,
That'll be a very
and
long
he's
one.
playable in 7. I know he's playable in 7. He's one of the optional ones.
Oh, nice.
I think you pick him up through the main storyline, but it's optional.
Oh
to
yeah,
actually
we'll
pick him
have
up from the party.
We'll have to play the original Final Fantasy 7 before I
Ah,
touch
yes.
the remake, because I
have
loosely
I have
touched the
experience
remake,
in it.
but
I definitely have experience in it.
well, that's good. But that will definitely be a series we do together.
Because if we do it, we're gonna go all the way, and maybe we're getting all the summons, and we're getting all the
yeah.
special attacks. You know, the ones that you
That's-
copy, all those. But you have to get the main, like all the main special ones of the copy.
That's
Copy
what I
attack.
wanted to do in
Yeah,
15.
I almost
wanted-
completed
that's-
it.
I wanted to do the summons, but apparently, according to Murda, you can only do summons like during specific battles and stuff.
Yeah, it's like it has to be raining or something for like a Leviathan, or yeah.
Like
Any other one, it's just I forget what they call it.
it's like
it's,
super lame.
It's integral to the plot of the game. Ooh, that'd be a good one.
Where is this last one? Come up here, dude. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
The light
About
is near.
time.
He killed himself
Stay inside.
in Minecraft.
Nice. Come on. Oh shit. I let this go a little bit.
That did it.
Got into talking
Wait for
to
the
about-
cutscene to go.
Follow me.
We'll just get to
Alright.
yeah.
All right, so this will be a bye.
Bye-bye.